Hello guys, welcome back to a new video. Today we're gonna be doing a fun sewing project. I want to make a lounge set. We all keep seeing these gorgeous fold over pants, like low-waisted lounge pants, and I made a pair a couple of years ago, I'd say maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and then I modified them and I added the fold over waistband, and I love these pants. Like, I really adore them. They are so comfortable, the pattern is perfect, and I just want to remake them in a new fabric. So we're gonna be doing that, and I was like, I have a lot of fabric. I bought the rest of the wool that my fabric store had, so we can make a tank top also. And maybe if I have enough fabric, I might make a sports bra too, so I can have a complete lounge set with the same fabric, which is gonna be absolutely gorgeous. Let me show you the fabric. I have a fat 2 meters of this cotton spandex, which is perfect for lounge pants because it's stretchy and it's pretty thick also. Like, there's an amount of thickness to it, which means I don't have to double it. I can just put one layer on, which is perfect because I didn't want to have to double it, because I would have had to buy so much more fabric. So I have like a hell of a lot, as you can see. We're definitely gonna have enough to make the pants and the tank top. So we're gonna see if we have enough fabric to make the sports bra. Let's just get started. I'm gonna cut up my fabric and then I'm gonna show you guys the pieces and we can start sewing. Also, sorry if this video has some weird angles. I broke my phone stand recently and that's why my videos have been a little bit weirdly filmed recently. I just don't want to buy one, so I'm filming on the most random things right now. So sorry about that. This isn't gonna be like a tutorial or anything, but I can still show you what I'm doing. I cut up my 2 pattern pieces for the pants, which is basically the same thing. I've got the crotch for the back, the crotch for the front, and no side seams because I think it looks a lot prettier when there aren't 4 seams on lounge pants. So now I'm basically just gonna sew the crotch on each side together, and then you just open them up, which looks a little funky, and you just sew the middle of the pants, and then you have some pants. Actually, I'll go do that and I'll show you the pants, and then we can do the fold over waistband. Currently look like. I didn't have to hold them up because they're falling down. I still need to add the elastic, but look, yeah, you can't see. They look really nice. I need to cut the bottom also because the bottom is not straight. So let me do that and we can add the fold over waistband. This is such an easy and fast project. If you have nothing to do for a day and you have some cotton spandex, do a pair of lounge pants. For the fold over waistband, I don't know if you can see a lot, but yeah, there's my fabric, and I'm basically just gonna cut a rectangle the length of my waistband, the entire length, a little bit less because you want it to be snug, and I'm just gonna cut it twice the length that you want because you double it up and then you fold it over. And I would like it to be 7 inches. And right now my fabric is folded over, so I'm just gonna cut 7 inches. And you add ½ an inch to be able to sew it. So I'm just gonna cut up. And now we just have a very long rectangle. And I'm basically gonna open it up and sew this side with this side so that it's entirely sewed together. And now that we have sewed our rectangle together, we can just sew it to the pants. This is basically becoming a tutorial, isn't it? I mean, you can loosely follow it as a toe, to be honest. Just, you know, it's not perfect. I'm not a perfect sewist. What I do is I put it in, yeah, give me a second. Yeah, you put it inside the pants, so that once you fold it over, like you put it like this, inside of the pants, the fold over, and the pants are outside. I'm gonna add some elastic so it doesn't fall down, and I'm gonna sew all of this together. And then once it's finished sewing, you take the fold over and you just fold it over. We got it now. This is why it's called a fold over pair of pants. Let me sew that and I'll come back to you. Yeah, this is really easy. That won't be a long video. Anyways, after that we can do the tank top and maybe the sports bra if I have enough fabric. And now that we have sewed the little fold over thing and the elastic, which means that they're gonna stay on a lot better now, you can just turn this on, flip it over, shake it out, shake it up a little bit, and you have a gorgeous pair of fold over waistband pants. That is it. Let's go try them on. Pants are finished. I think I might have made the waistband a little bit too thick because they kind of go down like up to here, but at the same time I like it scrunched up a little bit. I think it looks really nice. These are the pants and I really love them, and they're really comfy too. I have another pair of nice comfortable pants to wear in everyday life. Now I have to go to work, so I'll see you another day to do the tank top. Hello guys, it's 2 days later, and two things. First of all, I am wearing the pants. They are so comfortable. I absolutely love them, and I have kind of been wearing them on and off for the past 2 days since I made them. They are so comfortable. The only reason I took them off was to go to work because I can't wear these because they're not the right color. Second thing, it's time to make the tank top. I really want the tank top, and since I've realized that I've kind of just showed you guys how to make things, well, I can show you guys how to make a tank top at the same time. Also, I calculated how much fabric I have, and I don't have enough to make both the tank top and the sports bra, so we're only gonna be making the tank top because I want a tank top more than I want a sports bra. If I want to do sports with these pants, the tank top, I can just wear a sports bra underneath. Can be another color. It's cute, it's fine, I don't really care. So let's make the tank top now. I'll show you how to do it. I do have an actual pattern that I made myself for this specific tank top, which is another tank top that I made, but since this one is cut slightly differently on the neck part, I'm only gonna follow the one that I already have. And also it's a little bit larger than the pattern that I have, and I am a little bit too lazy to go around and measure things, so we're just gonna copy this one, and I can show you how to copy a tank top that you already own. So just take a well-fitted tank top like this one. Doesn't need to be one that you made, it can be any tank top, and then we're just gonna go get our fabric and we're gonna cut. So I basically just placed my fabric the stretchiest side this way, and I have it doubled up because I'm gonna cut 2 front pieces and 2 back pieces to double it up. And now you're just gonna fold your tank top in half like so. I placed it down the middle. The goal is to have the middle of the tank top be straight because you're basically gonna cut around it and then fold in this way so that it's identical. That's it. That's the only thing that we have to do. Let me just go cut it up and I'll show you the pieces. I just cut half down and I'm just gonna fold it this way and cut the same thing, and then you just do a second piece. The only thing that I can advise you to do that you can like not follow the actual tank top for is doing 2 different necklines for the back and the front, so that you can actually wear in the front, so you get 2 tank tops in one. So I did a higher neckline on the back, a lower neckline on the front, and I can just switch them around and wear them whatever way since it's the same piece in both places. Now you're just gonna keep both your back pieces together and your front pieces together, right sides together, and you're just gonna sew along the armhole, the neckline, the other armhole, and the bottom, right sides together, on both the front and the back. Always sew with a zigzag stitch or an overlocker, because if not, your fabric is not gonna stretch anymore. We're talking if you're sewing with stretch fabric. Just remind them. I ran out of bobbin thread right at the end. Now we've got an entire side sewed on the armhole, the head hole, the other armhole, and the bottom completely sewed, and you just do the same thing with the other side while leaving a hole on the side that you're actually going to turn it on. Or not, you can just cut it off at the end. I'm gonna leave a hole. Now that we've got both pieces sewed like this, you're gonna take the side with the biggest neckline, the largest one, the lowest one, because trust me, it's gonna be easier. You flip it right side out. Everything right side out. Yeah. If you've never made a tank top, this is gonna sound weird, but trust me, it's gonna make perfect sense at the end. Now you're left with a right side seamless, pretty seams piece. And you're just gonna take this piece and put it inside the wrong side piece and just attach every arm, every shoulder to every shoulder. Just make sure to not twist them, as happened to me before. You're gonna pin the sides and the shoulder, and you're gonna sew all 4 layers of fabric together. Like you see, you've got the inside piece, that's right sides, and you've got 4 layers of fabric, and you sew all 4 of them together at the 4 points. So side 1, side number 2, shoulder, shoulder, and then we're done. And now we're done seaming everything. This is where the magic happens. You know the hole that we left earlier, or the hole that you can just cut off right here? You take it and you just pull out the piece that's inside. Just pull it out, and pull it a little bit on things, shake it out a little bit, and you get a tank top that's completely seamless, no seams on it, and it is absolutely gorgeous. The only thing that we have left to do, hand sew this little hole closed, which I'm gonna do and then try it on and show you guys. This is what the finished set looks like. Really amazing, and I am really happy with it. And I wanted to style it with this little wrap cardigan, and I think it looks really amazing with it. I think it looks really amazing with these two together. It looks really cute. I am really happy about the result of the set. I think it looks really good, and look out for another video about me making these sets, maybe later in the summer, because I think the shape is absolutely amazing of the pants, and I do believe I can make a pair of shorts that are mostly identical to it. And yeah, I think I'm gonna try to find some more fabric in a cotton spandex, because my local fabric store doesn't have some right now, and the other one is just really expensive. So I'm gonna wait till they have some sales, and I want to make something a little bit like this with the fold over a different color, and get enough fabric to make a sports bra, so I can have a matching sports bra a matching tank top and a matching pair of shorts, and I think it's gonna look amazing. And I'll definitely be making more pants like these. They are so comfortable. I've been wearing them all week. Yeah, it's been a week since I made these, and yeah, they feel absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.